Hi, I'm Tracie Ibrahim. I am a therapist specializing in OCD treatment over at NOCD, and I'm also the Chief Compliance Officer of NOCD, and I am here to talk to you about hit and run OCD. This is something that is so common that comes up for people, and people don't realize how serious it is and how impairing it can be on your life. Hit and run OCD is the fear that you will run over a person or an animal or something, or that you already have, but maybe you don't remember. It's very, very distressing. So the way that this can show up is sometimes people will do compulsions like driving back to a spot that they've already driven through multiple times to see, did I hit something? Did I hit somebody? Did I run somebody over? Sometimes things such as like a bump in the road will trigger this response of, oh gosh, what was that? Let me go check. Sometimes it's not that. Sometimes it's just a general fear. I've seen this come up in, oh gosh, when I'm driving through parking lots that are busy, like in a shopping area and grocery store, or I also hear it come up a lot around schools, picking up or dropping off kids at school. Oh my gosh, what if I hit somebody? Some other compulsions that come up with this is you get home and you're checking the news. You're trying to see if there were any hit and runs. You might be doing things like asking other people, did you see me? Did you see what happened back there? Did I hit somebody? Those are a lot of different compulsions that come up along with the intrusive doubt of OCD. There's no particular reason why hit and run OCD comes up for people. It just does. We know OCD attacks our values. We know none of us really actually want to run anybody over. It can be a very scary thought. And again, it can be about animals. It can be about people. I know in my own experience, I live sort of in a foresty type area, and so a lot of people around here hit deer. And so for me, it will come up. I haven't hit any deer yet, but I'm always afraid that I'm going to hit deer. And so sometimes I will find myself driving much slower than is reasonable, and have to check myself and say, no. You're going to drive the speed limit, and you're just going to be careful, and you're going to look around in your surroundings. I also passed by a school on my way home driving. And so a lot of times my OCD will kick in and say, oh my gosh, you better watch out. There's probably a kid on a bike, just around the corner. You're going to hit them. Sometimes I'll hit a little bump in the road or a little something. And I'll think, oh my gosh, did you hit something that you didn't realize? Was that a baby deer? Was it a person? Was it? And so the therapy for this, the gold standard treatment is exposure response prevention therapy. This is where we learn that we don't have to listen to these intrusive fears and intrusive doubts that come up, that there's no reason to check. OCD is not based in reality. Of course, if we hit a person, we're going to know it, right? Nobody is going to run an entire person over and go, I didn't notice. Let me go back and see if that happened, right? It's not reasonable, but OCD is not a reasonable disorder. It's a doubting disorder. So it's going to make you doubt things even when it's unreasonable. So things that ERP therapy can help you do is learn how to recognize when you are having these types of intrusive thoughts, but also how to stop doing those compulsions, because the more compulsions you do, the worse and more intense your OCD symptoms get. The more times you go back to check, the more doubt you have, actually. The more you compulse, the more confusing it gets. And again, it's wasting a bunch of valuable time in your life that you could have already just driven to your destination and gotten out of your car and been over it. Another big compulsion is avoidance. A lot of people will just stop driving altogether, start taking buses or other forms of public transportation. And if that's not what you want to do, if your value is to drive yourself around and do things, we want to get you back to living your values and not avoiding because of your fears. So I hope that this has been educational. If you're interested in learning more about this, you can head over to NOCD.com, where you can be paired with an OCD treatment specialist. And we can also offer you support in between your sessions through our community app, which is free to download, and also through our community support group program, which runs 7 days a week and has free support groups for anyone who's in therapy with us. If you have any questions, please drop your comments below and we will be happy to get back to you. Have a great day and may all your drives be delightful. Peace out.